Hello everyone, my name is Kin and that over there is Tash if I exit my house at some point. And we are playing Stardew Valley again. Stardew Valley with friends.
Hello.
Hello,
I've
Tash.
learned things since last time.
I have not.
I've
I have
learned
not
a great
bothered.
many things since last time.
I know to close holes.
I also found out we apparently haven't finished the spring foraging bundle. I thought we did. Oh wait. See, this is what I get for playing multiple Stardew Valley saves at the one time, including two bloody multiplayer ones.
Well, that...
Alright.
Play at your own
What
risk.
ones do we need?
We need the daffodil and we need the
a
leek.
We need a leek and a daffodil. Alright, we need to find those two, preferably by the end of the day. Also, do we plant cauliflower at some point? Or am I imagining or mistaking things?
Yes, we did.
We did? Excellent.
I see one.
We will also need... Okay, excellent. Okay, so I've learned several things since I last was on. Firstly, I learned an incredibly useful and optimized path that only requires one scarecrow. Sadly, it requires a shit ton of sprinklers, but hey, nothing's perfect.
Well, the sprinkler should be easy to get in no time, I guess, since I can go mining and you can just tend to the farm.
Yes. You can also buy the ore, but it's really expensive to do that, and probably not a good idea. But still, the option is there.
Yes, but luckily, we are two people.
Yes. Secondly, what's secondly? Come on, brain, work with me here. Alright, here it is. Secondly, a whole bunch of the stuff that we require for future things are not gotten from... What's it called? You know how you get a choice early on between having that one of the farm caves over there being fruit or mushrooms?
Yes.
I've been looking through a lot of the bundles, and it is a bit more advantageous to use mushrooms than fruit, since you get things like fruit trees anyway.
Unless we want to make artisan goods, in which case a lot of fruit's going to be a good thing. Hello, puppy.
Which, in that case, if we want a lot of fruits, eventually we'll be able to buy a ton of fruit seeds and so forth.
Or fruit
so
trees.
it's exactly. But as far as I'm aware, there are certain things you can really only get from mushrooms. Otherwise, they only grow at, like, specific kinds of the year and stuff like that. So, yeah, it seems we are going to have to go mushrooms. Otherwise, it's too difficult to find certain ones.
Maybe we'll get lucky and both of us will have a separate instance for that.
Alright, okay, I found a leek and I've just found a daffodil. I'm gonna go stick them in the thing.
Yeah, I'm going to the mine.
Excellent.
And I stole I momentarily stole your sword. Hope you don't mind.
Keep the sword, I don't give a shit.
I don't know if it was your sword or my sword, but you know what, it's a sword, it's going... It's done.
Right.
We need to slay 10 slimes.
There we go, we now have completed a bundle.
Slay a slime.
So what occurs when you complete what occurs for his view is when you complete a bundle, I have completed the spring foraging bundle, and I get a reward of 30 spring seeds. So that's
nice.
Very useful. You'll see your little Jojo thing carry the bundle, and in this case, it unlocks two more, one in the pantry and one near the fish tank. The fish tank is hell to do at times, because there are certain times of day that they appear, and a bunch of other stuff. But I found a website that has a whole bunch of stuff on it about this, so it's going to be a bit more useful. It's going to be a bit easier on us. Thank goodness for that.
The Stardew Valley wiki?
No, it is actually the Stardew Valley checklist.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's actually just this weird gooey thing. It's like, I'll stick the link in Discord, that way you can layer it over what I'm talking about.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. Would you look at all of this information? Holy shit.
Yes, it contains a whole bunch of information on the times of day of certain fish, the times of year of certain fish and crops. It's incredibly useful.
I fucked up. Well, that's nice. I came to the mine with absolutely no energy. I'm exiting the mine now. Well, we've got a little bit of gold. Do we still have geodes at home we can open?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we should have a couple. I'm so uncomfortable. The music cut out, and now it's just like very sandy footsteps all the way home.
Yeah. My one problem with this is that with the Stardew Valley checklist thing is there isn't simply a just all button. So I have to go through manually and take out all of them that we haven't already done, and that's bloody annoying.
That
I'm using it for multiple ones.
Yes.
Also, do we have a copper bar?
I'm pretty sure we made a couple last time.
Alright, we want to keep at least one copper bar, one of those earth crystals.
If I ever find one.
Yeah. Also, the store, like, directly below our house,
Yes.
there's a store for animal goods. Because you go there and buy 10 pieces of hay.
10 pieces of hay.
Hay, yes. We need it for a bundle.
Oh. Wouldn't it be cheaper to just build a silo?
It wouldn't, actually. Hay is actually fairly cheap, I think, from memory. I can't remember that much.
Okay,
construction bundle. I haven't done any of the construction bundles, so... Alright. Wild horseradish. 1, 2. Alright. I've got a giant list of quite literally everything in the goddamn game that requires a bundle, so... Alright, so I need that.
Okay. I am just squashing geodes.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of crap to go give the museum.
Wait, do you have minerals?
Maybe.
Could you read out what you got for me? Like, did you get things like earth crystals or quartz?
I did not.
Damn it.
I got malachite, I got granite, I have jamborite, and a thunder egg.
Nope, none of those were from this list. No bother. Alright, I'll go buy them.
Oh shit, I walked into a cutscene.
Oh, what cutscene?
The museum one.
Oh. Isn't that bad?
I don't know if I actually want to read this. My voice is quite tired after recording for like 6 hours straight today.
Yeah. Alright, I am going to look at our resources and see what I can use for the construction bundle. There are a lot of stuff that we need to do, now that I've unlocked those two. Oh, also, could you swing by once you're finished there and collect all the stuff on the beach?
Yes, I can.
Because there's a whole bunch of stuff there that can be used for a crab pot bundle, which I kind of find hysterical. Right.
For a crab pot bundle.
A crab pot bundle, yeah.
I heard crackpot, so, you know.
Crackpot. Nope. Crab pot.
Sounds
right,
good,
I
though.
need wood. Okay, so I need to craft a chest.
Ooh, we got a silver
So
can.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to stick a chest right next to the mailbox. This will be our quest items chest. So all the quest items we need.
When did you become so organized? Like last time we were just shoving shit in boxes and just picking up what we could find, and now suddenly, jeez, missed efficiency.
Let's Mr. Efficiency. Well, I am the god of efficiency.
Yes, as I demonstrated last time. You
It was
even
a
gave
very
us a
old
nice
joke
little
that we
lesson.
used.
So I hope my viewers learned something.
I can't remember the lesson I gave.
Neither can I.
God damn it, we're useless.
Nah, we're just fun. I won't retain much, excuse me for the accent there. I won't retain much in relax mode.
Yeah. I do remember we did the whole top 5
Game soundtracks,
Soundtracks.
yes, I remember that.
Yeah. What are your top 5 game soundtracks, actually? I mean, you never answer that.
I pass. Can I phone a friend?
Sure, you phone me, but then I'll just say the exact same thing I did before.
No, but that's
And it'll be
cheating.
very boring.
Well, that was strange.
Actually, here's an idea. Like, Some soundtracks I will recommend to people. Firstly, Robot Roller Derby Disco Dodgeball, and I always have to think before saying that, has an absolutely incredible soundtrack. Especially to listen to wake up.
I can believe that.
I recorded an FTA of it, and it was literally fucking, like, crazy early in the morning. I was utterly exhausted and just said, screw it, let's record this game, it should be simple. I'd been awake maybe 20 minutes, and I was very awake by the end of it. It was just really fun.
Sounds it. But it's a good soundtrack, it's a fun game.
Oh yeah, it's like all of it's just crazy, like EDM stuff like that. Lethal League, not to be confused with Rocket League, or all the other leagues, Jesus. There's a lot of them. Is also incredibly good.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Legends.
I love that.
Zelda.
League of Zelda?
Yes.
Alright, well you heard it here first. Breath of the Wild is no longer called that. It's now the League of Zelda.
I didn't even know there was a new one.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Oh. It's coming out on Wii U, I believe not this year, next year. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have any stone on you?
I do not. I boxed it.
As in shipping crated?
No, as in boxed it, because I am going to build a silo. Oh shit, I haven't bought the hay yet. Such a bad person.
Yeah, I went there and they weren't open, so I kind of just kept moving. I need to borrow some of that stone.
You may.
You have 5 stone.
Please, sir, help yourself.
And I need even more stone. I'm going to go to the mines really quickly.
We need to get you monsters and monocles.
I have monsters and monocles. Winx gave it to me.
So why the hell have you not played with us yet?
Because you guys often record at about midnight my time, and I'm usually in bed by then.
Well, you record midnight my time, so I feel your pain.
What time is it for you, actually?
6:38. To timestamp this video.
For those wondering what time it is my time, it is currently 3:39 in the morning.
And I apologized profusely and got yelled at for apologizing.
No, you got yelled at because you apologize constantly. One time is enough.
No. I think I'm half Canadian.
And it wasn't your fault anyway.
Well, I'm sorry for apologizing so much.
God damn it, son.
I just saw an owl.
Parsnip.
Not really, though. It was a silhouette flying above me.
Of owls. I love that song. Mr. Weeble is a goddamn amazing person. Come on.
Are we going to bed?
We are not just yet.
Well, I've been exhausted since like 11 AM. So, you know.
Right. Leave the mine really quickly. Alright. So I just got a whole bunch of wood and a whole bunch of stone that I need to do one of the bundles. So I'm going to go really quickly shove all that stuff in there and then head to bed.
Isn't that 100 wood and 100 stone or something?
99, 2 lots of 99 wood and 1 lot of 99 stone. Yes.
Nah, it's not too bad. Considering it took us like 3 days to fix the bridge.
Yeah, stone and wood is extremely easily gotten, especially if you actually start cutting the trees below our farm, as opposed to the trees in our farm. Because we will need those trees for tapping them, for things like sap and... What's the other thing? Oils.
Pine tar and something. Oak resin.
There we go. Hello!
Well, speaking of... Wow, you just popped through the wall there. Speaking of...
I'm efficiency!
Yes, well, speaking of lag, actually demonstrating lag.
I'm so efficient, I don't even stop to use walls properly.
Also, speaking of pretentious efficiency, our little conversation earlier about Mac versus PC. That was kind of fun.
Oh, that was fun.
So, Tash, Mac or PC?
I've always used PC, but not because of any inherent problems with Mac or anything like that. You just have a whole lot more games published for PC. But as time goes on, you do get a lot of the games published for Mac, so if forced to at gunpoint by a man that is built like a brick shithouse...
Well, I sort of agree.
I might choose to get one, or I might choose to just take the bullet.
True, but then again, you are a millennial, so unfortunately your opinion no longer counts.
I'm not. I'm the last of the Gen Z, not Gen Zers, the Gen Yers.
Oh. Well, yes, because I'm Gen Y, so I do not count myself a millennial.
Yeah.
Anyway, I actually need to end this episode because I'm not going to mess it up like I did last time and get complaints on Twitter for not saying goodbye. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll leave Tash's details in the description below. If you deem this likable, please hit that little thumb.
I am trash, watch me. I am trash, watch me.
He's actually much better than I am, so just get there. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
How?